Sneaky, sneaky. All right, okay. We're pulling nearly 900 watts from the wall. Oh, Brendan. Brendan. Open the door, will you? I can't open it. All right. So just off the bat, I'm going to mention this straight away. This may turn out to be a very bad decision. I've decided that I'm fed up of waiting. I'm itching to get on a camp. I need to get out and test the van out, even though it's in no fit state to go camping. As you can see, the bed is just basically a shell. So I need to figure out how to cover the holes at the top of the bed so my head don't fall through it. I've also got no privacy curtains tonight either. So if anyone wants to come have a look at what I'm doing inside the van, then they can do. I'm gonna have a light in here as well, so it's gonna look like some kind of beacon for people of the night. Let's hope that's not the case. I also have no plumbed in source of heat, so I haven't got a diesel heater as of yet, although it has come in the post and there will be a video coming shortly. But it's not installed yet, so I've had to kind of think on my feet a little bit and think about what heating options I can use tonight. I've got myself a little space heater that's like a 500 watt space heater. Got the electric blanket from the car for the old school viewers, but I need to think of a way to power it. And that's where EcoFlow has come to the rescue again. I'm gonna get the stuff for tonight's camp. We're also gonna go sneakily on the Rob for a bit of electricity as well. So just to round up, we're gonna go steal some electric, find a dodgy park up, and look like doggers of the night. But we're gonna have fun, that's the main thing. It's the first camp in the van tonight. A lot of lessons are going to be learned, and I might end up in the middle of the night wishing I stayed at home and tucked into a Chinese. But oh well, it's all fun and games. I'm meeting Matty later on as well, so we'll go and see Matty and see what his setup's like in the car these days. I've hacked a little bit out of my old computer desk table, just so I can slot it into the back corner there. Let's see how it goes in. Right. Like a glove. Oh yeah. Oh nice. That's not bad. Brings back memories when I put the mattress in the car for the first time. And the pièce de resistance tonight, the EcoFlow River 2 Pro. This beauty is going to be keeping me warm tonight. Not before we go and steal some electric, mind, but before we do that, I need to find a way to filter this cable, the power cable for it, through the back of a bag for life so no one can see it. And then we'll use the laptop as a dummy to say that's what we're using the plug for, but really, we're going to be zapping all the electricity from the wall and putting it in this bad boy. Now, I'm not quite sure what shops, and particularly Morrison's, policy is on stealing electricity, but if it's there and it's intended to be used and there's no clear signage saying do not plug an EcoFlow in here, then really we should be okay. So after professionally constructing a sneaky electric stealing bag for life, we were ready to hit the road. How are we doing?
How are you? You alright?
I'm alright, how are you?
I'm absolutely coked up, but I'm alright.
Yeah. You had a bit of a headache earlier on, so what you want, codeine?
Yeah, codeine.
Okay.
Fabulous stuff.
Nice stuff.
Yeah.
Looking forward to getting out again?
Yeah.
Yeah, we need it. We need it.
Yeah.
Follow me. Follow me. I've got a plan.
Oh, you've got a plan.
I'm not going to let you know until we get there.
Oh,
all right, okay? Follow me, all right? Follow me.
I've heard these plans.
Don't worry, you won't regret it, okay? Okay. I'll just let you know, we're not breaking the law, or at least I don't think we are.
Oh dear.
All right, follow me.
Dear.
Follow
me. Oh dear.
After meeting up with Matty, we made our way to Oswestry, where I would tell him my cunning plan. The River 2 Pro unit that I've got in the back from EcoFlow is on 60% battery. After testing it, making sure everything works right, I want that to be 100% by the time we leave here.
Right.
Okay, you getting my gist?
No.
No, okay, right. There's a cafe in there.
Right.
Have you eaten?
I have, yeah.
Okay, well I haven't, so I'm gonna have half a roast chicken.
Right.
All right, okay. Now right next to where we're gonna sit, hopefully there's a booth free. Came back here with the family a few weeks back. Saw some plug sockets right by the table in this booth. Yeah? You getting my gist?
Yeah, but I've also thought of another idea.
Oh, okay.
Electrical charging circuits. Now, does that, one of them, fit that?
What? like electric car thing? No.
You sure?
I think you can get an adapter, but no.
Oh,
No, and you have to pay for that. We're not paying for ours.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, we know.
Oh, right, okay. All right. So, we're going in now, are we?
I'm not paying for it. What are you on about? You know me. Do me a favour first. Go get me a small trolley.
A small trolley.
Go get me a small trolley. I'll wait here for you.
All right, okay.
All right. Small trolley, please. I ain't got a... Oh, damn it. I ain't got a pee bottle anymore. Might have to get a bottle of Oasis as well with the wider rim to be able to pee in the night, possibly. Right, here he is. Okay. Right. That's in there. Cable's in there. Slit in the bag. Check. Sneaky. All right, okay. We're going to go and have a quick look at what the cafe looks like first, okay? See how many people are in there. Is there any booth free? If there's a booth free now, then we'll go there now.
After waiting in the queue and momentarily getting distracted by the cake, I put my order in for a roast chicken dinner.
We're plugged in. I have had sent to me. We're pulling nearly 900 watts from the wall. It's going to take half hour to fill from 64%, pulling 900 watts. It's so loud in here with the clanging of cutlery and the movement of plates. You can't even hear that fan. We're doing all right. So because I feel quite confident, I'm going to change the charging rate on this. I don't need to be charging this fast. So let's have a look. 940 watt. Let's put that down to 600. Okay. Change the speed to 600 watts. Nice. Oh, mama. Look at that.
Chicken has never tasted so good with a side order of free electric.
I'm stuffed. Right, how are we looking? And we are fully charged, ladies and gentlemen. I heard the click. No watts in. We done it. Well, he says before he gets caught filming. Right, let's scarf her. And away we go. £29p, Forest and Sailors, that'll do me. Water's water, mate. As long as it hasn't come from a toilet and it's drinkable, that's fine, isn't it? Well, we did it! We did it! Mission complete. We got free power. Half a roast chicken, got some snacks. Let me show you what we got for the evening. We got some cheesy Doritos to celebrate our win. We got some milk chocolate cookies. You want a milk chocolate cookie later?
I might, yes.
Yeah, okay. We got some of that. We got some apple tango. I was going to go for still water in the end, but I thought I want some a little bit of flavour. As soon as we got away with it, let's get the stuff in, put the trolley back, and head down into camp. I'm not going to lie, I feel a little bit like a fish out of water with this. It feels like I'm starting all over again. I've got none of the supplies, none of the water containers. Whereas when I was camping in the car, everything had its place. Everything was snugly positioned, in place perfectly where it needs to be. There was no room for things to rattle around because there wasn't any room really apart from where to sit and where to sleep. But yeah, it's good feeling that you're starting again. It's like a new adventure. And just while we're on our way to the camp spot for tonight, I want to say a big thanks to EcoFlow for sponsoring today's video. Here's a couple of the more finer details about the River 2 Pro. It's got a 768 watt-hour battery, which means it's no slouch when it comes to powering even your household goods. I think this will power up to 80% of high-powered household appliances. You've got multiple outlets to charge a plethora of different devices. You've got your 3 AC outlets here. You've got a multitude of USB outlets, including a USB-C outlet, which has a maximum output of 100 watts, which is some serious fast charging. Then you've also got your 12-volt DC outlets there. Now, as far as how much power it can output, It's rated to output 800 watts, but you can also double that using their X-Boost technology to 1600 watts. Now, when I first got this through the post, I was astounded to find that you can actually charge this from 0 to 100% just over an hour in 70 minutes. And as you've just seen, being so light and portable, weighing in at only 7.8 kilograms, you can pretty much get away with taking this anywhere as long as you're pretty conspicuous about it and charging it from any wall outlet. But if you don't feel brave enough to go nicking electricity from a local cafe, you have got 4 different options to be able to charge this beast. You can either charge it from the AC input here from the wall, which is the fastest way to charge it, 0 to 100% in 70 minutes. You've also got a new feature that's updated from the original River, which is the ability to charge it through the USB-C port. As before on the original also, you can also charge it out for your car's 12-volt outlet. And another thing I'm happy to report about, because when I received the Delta 2 last year, they also sent me the 220-watt solar panel. You can also solar charge this. I can't imagine a future camping scenario where I don't take this with me again, just because of the versatility. To be able to solar charge it, go into cafes, charge it up sneakily, to be able to use the 12-volt outlet on the car or the van, and just always have power. I'm going to leave a link in the description below where you guys can get yourselves a River 2 Pro. Now back to the adventure. He picked a spot right next to the railway station. Oh no. Is this it? Oh,
It's
I don't know how I feel about this. Nice little American camper there, isn't it? Look at that.
it stinks.
It stinks.
Oh yeah.
Oh, what do you mean?
You not smell it?
I can smell. What is that smell?
That is burning of some sort. But then again, I think it's mostly because of that,
Yes.
which is Cadbury's apparently.
Is it?
Yep. I've drove past the sign before. It said Cadbury's.
Not open to the public, mind. It's just
Obviously
a Cadbury's
not,
factory.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. I don't know how I feel about this. What are you feeling?
Well, this is the most ridiculous parking space or camp up I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's not. I'm right next to a gritter with loads of rubbish next to it, and I haven't got any privacy curtains tonight.
You haven't got any privacy curtains at all?
No. Was that just a convenient thing that you forgot? Was it?
Yeah,
I just forgot there's a railway.
I
Yeah.
forgot there was a railway.
At 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, that's what we all wanted.
Yeah, wherever those plumes are coming out of there, I'd rather not be sucking them in the middle of the night. Alrighty, we were going to go down there and check on that car park, and that is a secluded car park, but we've both discussed it, and we're both starting to get headaches and a sore throat already, just by being by the factory there. So we've looked up a little place that we've been to before, actually. It isn't too far from where we are right now. A place called Colmere Lake. Now, for those of you that have been watching the channel for quite a while, that was where the car died a death. So I thought, what better place to go? Don't want to jinx it, of course, but what better place to go than where it ended with the car? And the first night in the van can be where it starts with the van. Nice little tie-in. Well, or so I would like to think. Let's hope it's not a drastic end as well. But look, we're going to get down to Colmere, scope it out. It's a weekend. They've got no overnight parking signs there, but we're going to see what it's like. Been there before on a weekend and no one's bothered us. Also as well, it's a car park that's off the road. If we can find a nice little quiet spot in the corner of the car park, it might just give me a bit more of a chance with having no privacy curtains of having a quiet night. I might get you to park on the side that's nearer the road if you like, just so you can give me a bit of shelter. Is that all right? I don't want to get anyone weirdos coming up to the window waggling their you-know-what.
It's these fans you're getting, mate. It's these fans you're getting, you know. I've not had that, you know, I mean...
Well, let's just hope that this van isn't as recognisable yet. Anyway, okay, right. We'll head down to Colmere. I'll bring you back when we're there. So just before the light completely dies, Matty wants to get himself a bit of grub from Ellesmere town, and I'm taking him to the place where I went when I was last here doing a camp. Absolutely fantastic chippy. Can't remember the name of it now, but we're going to see if we can park up by it and get Matty some chippies. What's wrong with that door? It's another one for the list to be fixed. I seem to have made some kind of wrong turn because I don't know where the chippy is anymore.
Oh, it's gone?
No, I do know where it is, but you know where we came from? We just got to take a short walk up the road, and then it's to the left. And that's if you don't want a kebab.
No, I don't want kebab.
No, you're too healthy for that, aren't you?
I hate kebabs.
So this is Ellesmere Town, ladies and gentlemen. You've got a deli there, looks like. What else we got? New Wan Loy Chinese takeaway. Or Cantonese, should I say? What's the difference between Chinese and Cantonese? There you are. Fish and chips and coffee. Fish and chips and coffee, eh?
Although I'd already had half a chicken, I decided to be a pig and get some chips as well.
Your destination is on the left.
Here we are, Colmere Lake. Looking relatively quiet, which is good for us. And the one person that is here is now going, so looks like we could be onto a winner here. That's where it all went wrong, right there, where we said more or less goodbye to the car. That's where I spent my last camp in the car. Bit unexpectedly emotional being back here, actually. What'd you go for? Large sausage and chips?
I went for a large sausage.
I had a small portion of chips with salt and vinegar, seeing as I have my roast chicken. You know what? There's nothing quite like sitting in my new van with a bag of chips with a good friend. Right, let's try and set up this bed. I think it's only looking at a space like this you actually fully realise how much space is in here. And also how much space isn't in here as well, because when this was all folded up, before I even started setting up the setup for tonight, it looked a lot more spacious in here, but it just seems to be all double bed at the moment. We've got a space heater. That can come down there for a minute as well. Charging cable for my phone. I've also got some cables for my batteries as well, so I can charge my batteries and my phone, all along with the River 2 Pro as well. It's not just used for heating, and you can actually charge, I think, 90% of household appliances as well, which is crazy when you think about something that small that you can take on the road. But yeah, let's get this bed set up and hopefully get it ready to be a little bit more comfortable for the night. Now, for anyone using any kind of heater like this, you don't really want to put anything that's flammable or that can easily ignite close to it. I'm not going to be using this overnight either. This isn't going to be something I'm going to fall asleep with while it's still on. A diesel heater is a little bit more safer, which I'll be installing at some point. But even then, I probably wouldn't fall asleep with a diesel heater on. So I'll be using this to warm the space up for about 20 minutes before I go to sleep, once we call it a night. And then I'll wake up in the morning and use it for 20 minutes again. And there's more than enough power in this River 2 Pro to do that on this 500 watt heater. Although this does suck a lot of power. But hopefully in a small space like this that's been, well, it's been fully insulated, it just needs to be covered up, it should provide me with a nice warm night. So that is our setup for this evening complete. And the wattage should go up and up and up. Should peak around 570 and drop to about 550. But I'm going to run this for 20 minutes, close those doors, try and get the inside nice and toasty, and I'll report back when I open the door again to go to bed. I'm going to help Matty out with his setup for the night. I'll be back with you guys shortly. Right, let's see what he's up to. Hey, hey! Were you about to get your pants off?
I wasn't.
Can I open the door?
Yeah, go for it.
So this is Matty's setup for the evening. I just, before I went to the van just then, helped him put the curtains up, and it brought back good memories of the car. This is the same kind of curtain design, or curtain window pad design, that I used on the Scenic. But yeah, Matty has got full leg room. He's got his shoes off. He's got his window pad up on the back window there. You got your curtain up. So for those of you wondering, you've probably seen his car actually earlier on in the video, but I'll just mention it again. Matty's got a Vauxhall Astra, a 2014 Vauxhall Astra 5-door, and this is his setup in the back. Give us a little run through, mate. How much did this cost for your car?
Do you know what? That little thing there cost me 50 quid.
Yeah.
That's the most expensive thing on it.
Yeah.
It's just the mattress.
Yeah.
The mattress folds into the back of the boot, so it's completely inconspicuous. Nobody knows.
You can transform this back into a car within 5 minutes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I'll see you in the morning, mate.
See you in the morning.
I'm going to have a nice little drone flying session across the lake. Yeah.
I shall see you tomorrow.
Nice one, mate. Have a good night.
See you in a bit.
See you later, mate. Right, moment of truth. What is the temperature like? Ooh. Actually, nice and toasty in here. It won't be for long though if I keep that door open. So it's been on for about 15 minutes. And quite frankly, that's done the job. I think I'm gonna get in, get undressed, get into bed, keep it on for a little bit longer once the doors are closed. I've got the front 2 windows cracked a little bit with the wind deflectors to give me a bit of ventilation. I haven't got any privacy curtains up in the middle at the moment, so should be well ventilated in the back here with it being a big space. I've just realised something. I took the handles off the van doors. Oh, Brendan. If I need to get out of this van in the middle of the night, I need to climb over there. That's the way I'm going to have to exit the van in the morning. What a wally. On the bright side, it's nice and warm in here. I might stay partially dressed, I think, because if I get a knock in the middle of the night, I don't want to be giving anyone a surprise in the middle of the night, whether it be police or a warden or just some busybody saying, oh, you can't park here overnight, oh, no camping. Okay. I'm in bed. It's lovely and toasty. Can turn that off now. The River 2 Pro will fire down in a minute. Here we are. As one chapter closes with the car, another one opens. See you in the morning.
After a pretty rough night's sleep and having to embarrassingly ask Matty to open the door for me, we walked to the lake for Matty's first drone flight.
Leaving all my worries, I prepare for something new. Whatever it was that held me back, I'm sure it wasn't true. Holding on too long and unresolved questions hold you down. What could have been a friendly smile has turned into a frown. I'm moving on and on, on and on. I'm moving on and on.
And that is the completion of the first camp in the van. Wasn't the most comfortable, certainly wasn't the most private with no curtains. I got woken up by Matt in the morning slamming his boot. Thanks very much, mate.
You're welcome.
And I also want to say, obviously, a big thank you to EcoFlow for sending me their River 2 Pro. This camp wouldn't have really been possible with how cold it was last night. I think it dropped about -1 last night. And I wouldn't have been able to run that heater without that. So thank you to EcoFlow. I'll leave a link in the description below where you guys can check out the River 2 Pro or any other EcoFlow products if you wish to see what they do. They were the first company to send me a power pack last year, the Delta 2, which I'm still proudly using today. So go and check out the River 2 Pro below. And thank you, mate, for joining me on this camp.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure.
Many more to come.
Absolutely.
From Colmere Lake in Shropshire, thank you for joining me again. And I'll see you on another video, probably actually fitting something else into the van, because that van needs a little bit more work before I think it's ready for its second camp. But we've learned some lessons tonight. We need to start thinking about the bed a little bit more. We need to obviously think about the curtains and the carpet, but all that will come in good time. But yeah, first camp tonight, Colmere Lake, where it ended with the car and where it begins with the van. I'll see you guys next time.
My location, sweet as well, my best.